Hi all, today we are going to discuss about two topics, that is problem on gyroscopic couple and the basics of aircraft. First one, a problem on gyroscopic couple is discussed. The problem is given as a flywheel of mass 10 kg has a radius of gyration of 20 cm. It is rotating at 1000 rpm about its axis, which is horizontal. The flywheel is suspended at a point 15 cm from the plane of rotation of the wheel. Determine the gyroscopic couple. So the gyroscopic couple is asked here. Okay, so the given factors are mass 10 kg, radius of gyration 0.2 meter, RPM n is given as 1000 RPM, and finally the length of the axis or length at which flywheel is fixed at is 0.15 meter. So upon going to solution, we can find that there is a flywheel attached at a distance 15 centimeters. Given as flywheel is suspended at a point 15 centimeter from the plane of rotation of the flywheel. Okay, so from the plane it is attached 15 centimeter away. So we can find that couple or moment due to weight of the flywheel is equal to W into L. So W is given as 10 kg. So sorry, it is given as mass as 10 kg. So in order to convert mass into weight, that is 10 into 9.81 into L. L is given as 15 centimeter, so 0.15 meter. So 10 into 9.81 into 0.15, which is given as 14.715 Newton meter. Next one, we have to find out gyroscopic couple, which is given as C equal to I omega omega P. And where I is moment of inertia, omega is angular velocity, omega P is angular velocity precision. So I equal to mk square, m is given as 10 kg, so k is radius of gyration is given as 0.2, so 10 into 0.2 square, which is given as 0.4 kilogram meter square. Next, upon going to angular velocity, we can see that angular velocity omega is given as 2 pi n by 60, so which is equal to 2 pi into n is given as, in the question is given as 1000, so 2 pi into 1000 by 60, which is given as 104.719 radian per second. Next, we have to find out the gyroscopic couple. So C is equal to I omega omega P. Here we already know I 0.4 and omega we got 104.7. So substituting both these, we get 41.89 into omega P. Omega P we don't know. So we got the couple C due to the weight as 14.7. Again we are finding the couple here. So equating both 1 and 2, that is 14.715 equal to 41.89 omega P. From that, omega P is equal to 0.3513 radian per second. This is the angular velocity of precision. So this is about the problem of gyroscopic couple. Next, we are going to section of effect of gyroscopic couple on aircraft. So in the previous section, we discussed about the different planes and different axes. So here, when we are considering an aeroplane, these are the main equation when we are considering. That is gyroscopic couple C is equal to I omega omega P, I equal to mk square, omega equal to 2 pi n by 60, and omega P, that is angular velocity of precision, equal to V by R. V means velocity of flight, R means radius of rotation. So main parts when we are considering of an aircraft, these are the main parts. First one is nose, that is front part of the aircraft, front end. Tail, that is rear end or rear part of the aircraft. And there is a rotor also in the aircraft that is rotating either clockwise or counterclockwise. That is depending upon our viewpoint. So when we are considering the aeroplane, you can see that the front side it is marked as nose, the rear side is tail, there is a rotor you can see, and it can take either left turn or right turn. These are the two turns an aeroplane can take, that is left turn and right turn. And here you can see that the eye point is from the tail end. So when viewing from tail end, you can see that the rotor is rotating in clockwise direction. Same thing if you are taking from the front end. Same thing, if you are taking from the front end, you can see that the rotor will rotate in counterclockwise rotation, in counterclockwise direction instead of clockwise direction. So these are the different views considering the aeroplane. And here what we have to find is that here we are viewing from the rear side of the aeroplane, and the aeroplane is taking in the left turn. Suppose we are assuming the rotor is rotating in clockwise direction when viewing from the rear end, and the aeroplane is taking a left turn, means looking from the rear end. So you can see here that in the figure 6.5 there are three figures given: figure A, figure B, and figure C. So figure A, it is given as OX. OX means, you can see OX here. OX means the axis of the aircraft. Means here axis, if you are taking axis, means axis of spin, that we have already discussed in the previous section. Axis of spin. In the axis of spin, the rotor is rotating in the clockwise direction. So the rotor is marked here a clockwise direction, and you can see here that the aeroplane is taking a left turn when viewing from the right end. So the OX is shifted to OX dash, that is OX is moving from OX to OX dash, that is a left turn. So what we are doing here is, for left turn we are making OX take a turn OX to 90 degree to left. So here OX horizontal become OX vertical. So turning 90 degree OX to the left, it become vertical. So now the axis of spin is vertical, that is OX now is vertical. And you can see here the couple, that is active gyroscopic couple or active couple, is clockwise because the rotor is rotating in the clockwise direction. So the reactive gyroscopic couple, or simply if you are mentioning gyroscopic couple, means reactive gyroscopic couple, or simply when we are mentioning gyroscopic couple, what we have to do is we have to take the opposite sense of rotation. Means here rotor is rotating in the clockwise direction. So in the reactive gyroscopic couple or simply gyroscopic couple, we have to take the counterclockwise direction. So what will happen when it is rotating in counterclockwise direction? Means when it is rotating in counterclockwise direction, the same direction in figure C is shown in the figure. You can see that the gyroscopic couple, means it is rotating in counterclockwise direction, the arrow points towards the tail, right? The arrow points towards the tail. So the couple presses the tail. So the effect is tail is moving in the downward direction, nose is moving in the upward direction. So the tail is lowered and the nose is raised. This is a simple concept of gyroscopic effect on aircraft. The same thing you can think from the looking from the front end, taking left turn or right turn, and also looking from the rear end, right turn. Just think about the remaining three cases, that is looking from the rear end, left turn we discussed. You just think about looking from the rear end, taking right turn, and looking from the front end, taking left or right. Just think about remaining three cases. Now we are doing a simple problem based on this. The moment of inertia of a rotating disc in aeroplane is 15 kg/m square, and the direction of rotation is clockwise when looking from front side of aeroplane. The speed of disc is n is 1600 rpm, and speed of flight, which means v, is equal to 240 km/h. If the aeroplane makes a right turn on a curved path of 170 meter radius, that is r, find the gyroscopic couple and discuss the effect. So the given factors are moment of inertia I, RPM n 1600, velocity of flight 240, radius of rotation 170. So upon substituting omega equal to 2πn/60, we are getting 167.5. Angular velocity omega p equal to v by r. V is given in kilometer per hour. So converting into meter per second into 1000 by 3600. R is given as 170. So we are getting omega p as 0.39 radian per second. And finally, gyroscopic couple C is equal to I omega p, which is equal to 985.6 Newton meter. One more thing is asking question is the discuss the effect. So you can see that here the direction of rotation is clockwise when looking from the front, and is clockwise when looking from the front, and the flight is taking which turn, which is taking a right turn. So just think about it and find the direction of active couple. You can see that the active couple is which direction, it is given clockwise. So the reactive gyroscopic couple will be anti-clockwise, and the effect will be raise the nose and lower the tail. Just draw a figure and try about this direction, that is raise the nose and lower the tail. Okay, thank you.